All right, I know that some of you have been waiting for me to do a video on this, so I decided that while I'm gone on vacation, this would be a good time to kind of dig into this whole situation and see what we can make out of this. So, we're going to be talking about the new CEO of Warner Brothers today, Ann Sarnoff, who is replacing the previous Kevin Tsuchihara, who was originally the CEO of Warner Brothers and who really didn't do that great of a job. So let's hope that she can at least be better than Kevin Tsuchihara was. So let's go ahead and get into let's go ahead and get into this article here. So Warner Media announces Ann Sarnoff as replacement for Warner Brothers CEO and chair Kevin Tsuchihara. Warner Media CEO John Stankey announced that Ann Sarnoff will replace Kevin Tsuchihara as the chair and CEO of Warner Brothers. Stankey stated, "I am delighted Ann is joining the Warner Media team and excited to work side by side with such a talented and accomplished individual. She brings a consistent and proven track record of innovation, creativity, and business results to lead an incredibly successful studio to its next chapter of growth." He added, "Ann has shown the ability to innovate and grow revenues and has embraced the evolution taking place in our industry. I'm confident that she will be a great cultural fit for Warner Media and that our employees will embrace her leadership, enthusiasm, and passion for her business." So it would have been nice if he would have talked a little bit about what she's actually done instead of just being like, "Oh, she's great. She's done so much good stuff," and then never talk about what she's actually done. So, thankful to Bounding Into Comics, they covered some of the stuff that she's done in the past. So, Sarnoff is currently the president of BBC Studios Americas. She previously was the chief operating officer of BBC Worldwide North America. She also worked with Viacom, CMT, VH1, the WNBA, and Dow Jones. Bloomberg notes that Sarnoff is also a director of PayPal Holdings Incorporated. And then we have a statement here from her. She accepted the position, stating, "It is a privilege to join a studio with such a storied history. Warner Brothers has been an industry leader for decades and is known for creating many of the most iconic film, television, and gaming properties." She added, "I accept this position, excited by the opportunity to work with the most accomplished executives and teams in media, and confident about carrying this incredible heritage forward with them." In a press release, Warner Media touts Sarnoff's ability to grow digital revenue streams for BBC. They note she led efforts to amplify BBC Studios' global brands Doctor Who, Top Gear, and the natural history brand BBC Earth. So, in regards to Doctor Who, for some reason, I thought that Doctor Who wasn't really in the best of place right now. I thought that Doctor Who has been kind of on the downward slope, but maybe I'm wrong about that. They add Sarnoff led the team that increased distribution of BBC America across the country to 80 million subscribers and managed the transition of digital program sales to where they exceeded linear program sales. So overall, if this is actually true and stuff, it sounds like that she actually has done well for BBC from a financial standpoint, and that is probably what Warner Brothers is looking at mostly, to be completely honest. Ooh, if she did good getting more monies for BBC, maybe she'll do good at getting us more monies as well. That's probably what they're thinking. So, and I guess if she's going to be the CEO, then that makes sense. I mean, obviously they want someone who is going to be good at bringing in the cash and stuff, but on the other hand, she also has to be someone who will be sensitive to the creators and will have a heart to allow creators to do what they do best, and that is create the product. One of the things that Warner Brothers has struggled a lot with in the past is getting too involved from a corporate or executive standpoint in their projects, especially their franchise projects, their tentpole projects, and basically screwing them over and running them to the ground. We've seen that with the Hobbit trilogy. We've seen that with the most recent Fantastic Beasts movie. We've seen that with DC. And that's a big issue that Warner Brothers struggles with. So the only thing that I'm hoping is, and being able to bring in money for Warner Brothers is great, but she also needs to be someone who will be sensitive to the creators and stuff. That's the only thing that I'm hoping about, and I hope that she kind of changes that a little bit. So that's what I'm hoping for in Anne. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't know too much about where Doctor Who, Top Gear, or BBC Earth stand right now. I don't know if they are truly actually successful right now or not. I guess I could look up and see. Let's see, Doctor Who ratings graph. Let's look at the ratings graph here if they have one. Do they actually have a ratings graph? That would be awesome. That would actually be really awesome. So, whoa. Are these like all the different episodes? Okay. Alright. So, season 26 is right here. So, season 26 is at a 7.7. And, so it definitely was raised. 7.4 was season 25, and then season 26, was 7.7, so it definitely lifted up from season 24, which was 5.8. But that's, it's maybe a little bit better than it has been in the past, but not like a whole ton. Like the last time it was 7.4 was season 16. So I guess that's pretty good actually. But before that, it was 7.3, 7.2, 7.1. And then for some reason, season 24 was a 5.8, which is pretty crazy. I don't know why it dipped so low then. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments, like why season 24 is at a 5.8, or maybe I'll have to ask Gary from Nerderotic or something. But season 26 being a 7.7 is the best it has been since season 14, which was like, I'm guessing that's like, 12 years ago or whatever. So that's pretty good. So anyway, it looks like that she has a legitimate claim to that at least. Hopefully. So, that's good. That's good at least. Sarnoff's predecessor, Kevin Tsuchihara, resigned following a report from The Hollywood Reporter and subsequent investigation by Warner Media regarding his relationship with actress Charlotte Kirk. This move will most likely impact the DC Universe streaming service, upcoming DC Comics-based films, and more. Now, I am concerned about DC. Not so much from Anne, because I don't know too much about her at this point. We'll have to wait and see. I actually looked her up on IMDb as well. Let me see. And as far as IMDb goes, she doesn't really have much. She has Rugrats Adventure Game. And all she has are just like thanks credits. That's literally it. Like, there's literally no information about her on IMDb, so that doesn't really help anything. But I'm more concerned about DC moving forward because J.J. Abrams is going to be involved with DC. And I don't really know how I feel about that. I don't really think he's really that great of a filmmaker, and I don't understand why he continues to be so overhyped by people, not just in the industry, but just moviegoers in general. Like, I've heard moviegoers compare J.J. Abrams to, like, Steven Spielberg and Alfred Hitchcock. Like, that's insane. He doesn't even come close to the level of those guys. So I don't know where these people are getting their hype from when it comes to J.J. Abrams. I don't know how I'm very skeptical about him being in charge of DC. I don't know if that's a good move or not. I don't think it is a good move. I really don't. I don't think it's going to be very beneficial to DC, to be completely honest. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. As far as Ann goes, she might actually end up being a pretty good CEO. So we're gonna have to wait and see, get more information about her. But everything that I see, there's not really too many like red flags for me or anything. So I think that she'll at least do a better job than Kevin Tsuchihara, I'm pretty sure. So that's good. So let me know in the comments below, what do you think about this news? What do you think about Ann being the new CEO of Warner Brothers? What do you think about J.J. Abrams being a part of DC? And if you guys do have information on why season 24 of Doctor Who was such a bad rating, let me know in the comments as well, because I'm very curious about that. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.